Hey, we just saw another sneak peek of Superman Man of Tomorrow. And this, I really have to admit that this is the first time ever since they started releasing anything about this movie that I actually feel a little bit encouraged. I mean, see, in this sneak peek that I'll show at the end of this review, they gave us more context about certain things that I was worried about. Like you see these still pictures here about basically this sneak peek. One of the biggest questions we had as a fan base was, because James Gunn decided to introduce Crypto. Crypto is Superman's dog. Been in the comics for a long time. We've even seen Crypto on DC animation. So a lot of us didn't really know what to expect. And then once they showed us the trailer, like last year, it didn't really. I wasn't enthused. I wasn't excited. It didn't. Certain times you see something and you get excited because it's about time, and it's like the first time we saw Doomsday or Batman fighting Superman, like the fact that we knew it and then we started seeing sneak peeks of it, in the MCU, every single time they would give us a hint of Thanos, it built up to something. When we saw that trailer last year, it didn't really leave a lot to be desired, but this sneak peek, it left a lot. Now you're gonna see it at the end, and it starts off with that scene where Superman basically falls on ice or on snow, right? And he's basically close to his Fortress of Solitude. Now we had a sneak peek of the fortress, but we didn't really necessarily see it. In this sneak peek, we actually get to see it. Not only that, it feels like this is kind of like it's a mobile Fortress of Solitude, because it actually rotates, because when Crypto basically drags Superman all the way to his Fortress of Solitude, he goes in, and if you know anything about the comics, especially if you've seen like All-Star Superman, where even Superman versus Superman, I think this was like Doomsday, right? Where Superman's robots that he actually built, this is technology from Krypton. They're helping him recover, right? They basically position his body, position the sun rays, magnify them, and he's basically he's held down by these robots. But they actually had to rotate the Fortress of Solitude, that way they could actually get a direct angle to the sun. So, but what I was saying about Crypto was we didn't really get a whole lot of context, and James Gunn obviously didn't release a lot. But we end up knowing from this sneak peek that Crypto is a puppy, because when Superman is on the ground, he's in pain. And we end up realizing he has lacerations in his kidney, like broken bones, whatever. So, which means he came from a crazy fight. Crypto is basically pummeling this dude. I mean, he's there writhing in pain. He's like, stop it. Because Crypto is a puppy. But it's the way he shot it. And that entire scene of him going into the fortress, I mean, it's so fun to see the Fortress of Solitude. And obviously it's comically accurate, right? A lot of this is comically accurate. Even the robots almost feels like they have their own identities. It's kind of like they have their own AIs, right? Because they communicate with each other and with Superman, right? It kind of gives me Guardians of the Galaxy vibes, especially Volume 1, which is, to me, is the best version of Guardians of the Galaxy. So you can tell that he's, either he's carried over or he's borrowed or he's using, especially color grading, you can actually tell. But it's the first time I've seen something about this movie, and I feel encouraged. And I feel like, okay, I still don't like this suit. I will live with that I will live with that. I honestly don't like the suit. But this scene, because this is a scene, it's 2-3 minute scene, it showed a lot. But to me, it's encouraging because I honestly enjoyed watching that scene. I really did. So I'm encouraged. So I'm not really going to talk a lot more about this. You guys can watch, and I hope I'm allowed with no copyright strikes to share this sneak peek. And you let me know in the comments what you think. To me, I'm encouraged. I honestly am. I feel like this is what James Gunn should have done from the beginning. If he had given this from the beginning, I think fans would have had way more to talk about. Because I promise you, this will create a ton of conversations. And a lot of it will be, especially from, not, I can't say that we're haters, it's just we're critical of what we see. So a bunch of us are going to be like, this is okay, this is good. This is really good. This actually looks decent. This scene. We obviously all have to wait to watch the movie, but this looks good. So I'm encouraged. But anyway, you watch this sneak peek, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Crypto, take me home. Home. Crypto. Home.
Superman!
Hey, Caramel, il y a tout impeccable. Hey, Caramel, il y a tout
Thank you.
No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it. We have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons here to serve. Meet 12. She's new.
He looked at me.
14 fractured bones.
Damage to bladder, kidney, large intestine, lungs.
With a healthy dose of yellow sun, we'll have you up and at 'em in no time.
Level 4?
292 times Saharan Prime, please, one.
I mean,